Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly, and today our topic is how to send license key on Razorpay payment from Google Sheets. So here I'm running my software company and I'm selling my software through Razorpay. Now to activate my software, it requires a unique license key that is stored in my Google Sheet. So here what I want is that as I'm going to receive a new payment for my software through Razorpay, then automatically by getting my license key from my Google Sheet, I'm going to share that license key via email to my customer, and after sending that email via Gmail, I'm going to update my row in my Google Sheet. So for my objective, I need to build a connection between Razorpay, Google Sheets and Gmail. So for building this connection, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing software for automation and integration. Now with Pabbly Connect, as I'm going to receive a new payment through Razorpay for my software, then automatically first I'm going to get my license key, and after getting that license key, I'm going to send an email to my customer, and after sending that email, I'm going to update my row in my Google Sheet. So how I'm going to build this connection? For that, let me take you to my computer screen. I hope all you can see my computer screen, and today we are going to see that how we can send license key on Razorpay payment from Google Sheets. So suppose I'm selling software products through Razorpay, and every time a customer makes a successful payment, I want to automatically send them a unique license key via email, and these license keys are already stored in my Google Sheets, and I want this process to be completely automated. That will save me time and manual efforts. So here what I want is that as I'm going to receive a new payment for my software through Razorpay, then automatically as soon as I'm going to capture a new payment, then I want to search for the unique license key that I have in my Google Sheet, and as I'm going to get that license key from my Google Sheet, then automatically I will send an email with the license key to my customer, and I'm going to share that license key of the software with my customer via Gmail. And all this is going to happen automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect. So with Pabbly Connect, I can just build a connection between Razorpay, Google Sheets and Gmail. And with this automation, what I can do is I can automatically send the unique license key that I have in my Google Sheet for my software with my customers. So this integration ensures that each customer receives their unique license key without manual intervention and making this process streamlined and efficient. So here for setting up this automation and for creating this integration, what I need to do is I need to use Pabbly Connect, and with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills between Razorpay, Google Sheets and Gmail. So for using Pabbly Connect, I need to open a new tab and I need to search for pabbly.com/connect in my browser, and this will take us to this landing page of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the landing page, I have these two options of sign in and sign up for free. If we don't have any account with Pabbly Connect, then we can just click on this sign up for free button, and this will take only 2 minutes of our time, and we will get 100 tasks free every month. Or if we already have an account, we can just sign in and we will get to see this page. So these are all the apps that Pabbly offers, and we are going to use Pabbly Connect here. For that, I just need to click on this Access Now button under Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click here, and this will direct us to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here in the dashboard, what I need to do is I need to create a new workflow, and for that I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button, and this window will pop up. Now here I need to name my workflow, so I'm going to name it as my objective, which is to sign license key on Razorpay payment from Google Sheets. Now what I need to do is I need to select the folder where I want to save my workflow, so I'm going to open this tab, and here in this tab I will find all the folders that I have in my Pabbly Connect account. And here I have this particular folder of Razorpay, so I'm going to select this, and now I need to click on Create, and this will take us to this most important window for our workflow. Here in this window, I have these two boxes of trigger and action. So trigger and action are the two main principles on which our workflow works on, and trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is going to be the first step that will get executed in our workflow, and action is just going to follow that. And in our workflow, we can only set up single trigger step and multiple action steps. So here for setting up my trigger, what I need to do is I need to search for my trigger application, and here my trigger application is going to be Razorpay. So I'm going to search for that, and I need to select Razorpay here. Now I have to give a trigger event, so I'm going to open this tab. And in this, I have this option of payment captured. So this is going to be my trigger event, and this is going to trigger when the status of payment is changed to captured. So I'm going to select this. And now what I need to do is I need to connect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. And for that, I need to use this webhook URL. So this webhook URL is going to work as a bridge between Razorpay and Pabbly Connect. And for connecting these two applications, I need to follow all these instructions. And first I need to copy this webhook URL. Now I need to take you back to my Razorpay account. And here in Razorpay, what I need to do is I need to add my webhook URL so that I can connect Razorpay with Pabbly Connect for getting the detail of the new payment that I'm going to receive for my software through Razorpay. So for that, I need to go to Account and Settings. And here in Account and Settings, I have this option of webhooks. So I'm going to open this. Now here in webhooks, what I need to do is I need to add a new webhook. So I'm going to click on this Add New Webhook button. And here I need to first give my webhook URL. So here I'm going to paste my webhook URL that I have copied from Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to paste that here. And now what I need to do is I need to select my active events. So I'm going to select my active events at payment events. And here I have this event of payment captured. So I'm going to select this. And now what I need to do is I need to click on Create Webhook button. And here I have successfully saved my webhook. Now I'm going to go to the second page. And here we can see this is my webhook that I have added. And this is the enabled webhook. Now what I need to do is I need to go back to Pabbly Connect. Now here in Pabbly Connect, we can see it is waiting for webhook response. So how I'm going to get this webhook response? For that, I need to first make a payment for my software through Razorpay. And as I'm going to successfully get that payment, then automatically I'm going to get that response here in Pabbly Connect. So for this, let me take you to Razorpay. And here I'm going to go to Payment Pages. And here in Payment Pages, I have all the payment pages for my products. And in this, I have this payment page for Pab integration, which is my software. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the payment for this software. And for making the payment, I need to first copy this payment link. I will open that in a new tab. And here this is my payment page. Now what I need to do is I need to fill all these details to create a new payment. And first I need to select my software name. So I'm going to open this drop down. And Pab integration is going to be my software. So I'm going to select this. And here amount is already filled, that is 7,000 rupees. I have to give the first name, last name, email and the phone number of my customer. So here the first name is going to be Michael. Last name is going to be Karis. Email is going to be michaelkaris@pabblytudes.com, and I'm going to give a random phone number of my customer. So here this is the random phone number, and now I'm going to click on Pay. So here I have to make a payment, so I'm going to select my payment method, that is going to be cards. Now I have to give my card number, so I'm going to give a test card number here. I'm going to give an expiry date, that is also a test expiry date, so this is a random date. I'm going to give a random CVV, and I'm going to enter the name on card, that is going to be Michael Karis. And I'm going to click on continue. And here I need to add the OTP. So this is a test OTP, and now I'm going to click on continue. And here my payment is successful, and I have successfully created this payment for my software. Now as I have received this payment for my software through Razorpay, so what should happen is that automatically the detail of this payment should be captured in Pabbly Connect. So to check this, let me take you to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, we can see I have received this response. So in this response, I have all the detail of my payment that I have just captured through Razorpay. And in this, I have my software name, that is Pab integration. I have the random phone number of my customer. I have the first name of my customer, that is Michael. I have the last name, that is Karis. And the email address, that is michaelkaris@pabblytudes.com. I have my payment method, that is card. Also here I have all these other detail of my payment. Now here we can see that as I have received all these detail of the payment through Razorpay, and here with this trigger event, I'm going to receive all the detail of the payment that I'm going to receive for any product that I have in Razorpay, and I'm going to get the detail of that payment here in Pabbly Connect. So here what I need to do is I need to first differentiate all the payments for my software, and for that I'm going to set up a filter. And with that filter, what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a payment for that particular software, that is Pab integration, then only this workflow is going to work. So here for setting up that filter, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the name of my software, that is Pab integration. And as I'm going to receive a new response from Razorpay for a payment capture, And if in my response I'm receiving my software name that is Pabbly Integration, then this will mean that I'm receiving the payment for this particular software. So I'm going to use this condition and I'm going to create a filter. And for that, I need to set up my actions tab. So I'm going to open this tab. And here in my action application, I'm going to select filter by Pabbly. So I'm going to select this. And now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And filter values will be my action event. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect filter by Pabbly with Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on connect. So here I need to first select my label, filter type and the value. So here in the label, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the label from which I'm receiving my software name. So I'm going to open this tab. I'm going to open this response of Razorpay. And here this is my label of payload payment entity nodes. So I'm going to select this as my label. And now I need to give my filter type. So here my filter type is going to be equal to, and now I need to give my value. So in the value, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give the name of my software, that is Pabbly Integration. And here you can give the name of your software or your product. And now I have set up my filter. And now what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new response through Razorpay for payment capture, and if in that response I'm receiving this label that is of payload payment entity nodes, and in that label, if I'm receiving the value that is of Pabbly Integration, then that will mean that I'm receiving the payment for my software, and now I can send the license key to my customer for my software. Now what I need to do is I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So in the status I have received success and my condition here is true. So this means that I'm receiving the payment only for my software that is Pabbly Integration. And as I have received the payment for my software, now what I need to do is I need to get the license key from my Google Sheet. And as I'm going to get that license key, then automatically I want to send that via Gmail to my customer. So for doing that, I need to add one more action step. And here in my action application, I'm going to use Google Sheets. So I'm going to search for that. And I need to select Google Sheets here. And now I have to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And here in the action event, I'm going to use lookup spreadsheet rows v2. So I'm going to select this as my action event. And now I'm going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And I need to click on sign in with Google. Now I have to click on allow to give access to my account. And I have successfully connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. Now what I need to do is I need to first select my spreadsheet where I have all the detail of my license keys. So for this, let me first take you to my Google Sheet account. And here in my Google Sheet account, I'm using this spreadsheet of license key for Pabbly Integration. And in this spreadsheet, I'm going to add all the unique license key that I have for my software. And in this, I have all these columns like I have the license key, status and email ID. So here I have the status of linked and not linked. So I'm only going to use the license key that are not linked here and I have not signed to any of my customer. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this not linked status as my lookup key, and by using this status I'm going to get the license key that is unique and not used by any customer. So for this, let me take you to Pabbly Connect. And here I need to first select my spreadsheet. So I'm going to open this tab. And here in this tab I will find all the spreadsheets that I have in my Pabbly Connect account. And I'm going to use this spreadsheet of license key for Pabbly Integration. So I'm going to select this. And now I need to scroll down and I only have one sheet in my spreadsheet. So that is already selected. Now I need to give my lookup value. And in the lookup value, I'm going to give the status of not linked. So I'm going to type my lookup value here. And now I have given my lookup value. So what I need to do is I need to give my lookup column. Now what I need to do is I need to give my lookup column. So I need to again take you to my spreadsheet, and in this I have this column of status that is my column P. So this is going to be my lookup column, and in this I'm going to find my lookup value of not linked. So I'm going to again take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here my lookup column is going to be column B, and here I need to give my AND column of data. So column B is also going to be my AND column of data. And now I need to scroll down and I need to just click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. So here we can see I have received this response, and in this response I have received all the detail of my rows that have the unique license key and that is not linked with any customer. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to simply use this license key and I'm going to send this to my customer via Gmail. So as I've received my license key, now I need to send an email to my customer, and for that I need to add one more action step. So I'm going to click on this add action step button. And here my action application is going to be Gmail. So I'm going to search for that and I need to select Gmail here. Now I'm going to give my action event. So I'm going to open this tab. And here I'm going to use this action event of send email version 1. So I'm going to select this. And I'm going to connect Gmail with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. So I'm going to click on connect. I will click on add new connection. And now I need to click on connect with Gmail. So I'm going to click here. And here I need to click on allow to give access to my account. So I'm going to click here. And here I have successfully connected Gmail with Pabbly Connect in my workflow. Now what I need to do is I need to give my recipient email addresses. And here I'm going to use the email address of my customer that I have received through my payment of Razorpay. So here what I need to do is I simply need to use my response from my previous steps and I need to map the required detail here in these tabs. So for that what I need to do is I need to use mapping. And what mapping is a technique through which I can retrieve the data from the previous steps and the data that is changing will get replaced with the new data in the real time. So for mapping I need to click here. I will open this response of Razorpay and here I'm going to get the email address of my customer. So this is the email address of my customer. So I'm going to map this. And here I have successfully mapped the email address. Now what I need to do is I need to scroll down and I need to give my sender name. So here in the sender name, I'm going to use the name of my company, that is Pabbly. And here you can use any sender name that you want to use. Now I'm going to give my email subject and here my email subject will be your license key for Pab integration. So this is going to be my email subject. Now I need to scroll down and I need to select my email content type. So here I'm going to use plain as my email content type. But if you want to use HTML content, then you can select HTML as your content type. I'm going to use plain here. And now I'm going to give my email content. So here my email content will be dear, and after dear I'm going to map the name of my customer. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Razorpay and here I'm going to search for the name of my customer. So here this is the first name, that is Michael. So I'm going to map this. I will give a space and I'm going to map the last name, that is Karas. Now my email continues with thank you for purchasing Pab integration. This was the name of my software. Here is your license key. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this and I'm going to map my license key from my Google Sheet response. So I'm going to open this Google Sheet response and here I'm going to map the first license key that I'm receiving from my response. So I'm going to map this. So this is going to be the license key for my customer. Please use this key to activate your software. If you face any issues, feel free to reach out to our support team. Best regards, Team Pabbly. So this is going to be my email content, and in this email content, I have added the unique license key and I'm going to send this to my customer. Now also here I have this tab of file name and attachment. If I want to add any attachment with my software, I can add that too, but I don't want to send that. So I'm just going to leave this blank and I'm going to scroll down and I need to click on Save and Send Test Toolkit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response and this means that I have sent an email automatically to my customer, and in that email I have sent my unique license key for my software, and now with that license key my customer can activate my software. So to check whether I've sent the email to my customer or not, or if I have shared my license key with my customer or not, I'm going to take you to Gmail, and here in Gmail we can see I'm on this send section, and in the send section I have sent this email to Michael Karas. So I'm going to open this. So here this is my email, and in this email I have the email subject, that is your license key for Pab integration, and I have my sender name, that is Pabbly, and I have sent this email to Michael Karas. So here the email is dear Michael Karas. So this was the name of my customer. Thank you for purchasing Pab integration, which is my software. Here is your license key. So this is the license key that I had in my Google Sheet, and I've shared this with my customer automatically via Gmail. Please use this key to activate your software. If you face any issues, feel free to reach out to our support team. Best regards, Team Pabbly. And here we can see I have automatically sent this email to my customer and to the person from whom I have received the payment through Razorpay. So as I have captured a new payment through Razorpay for my software, then automatically I have first captured my unique license key from my Google Sheet, and as I've got that license key, then automatically I've shared that via Gmail with my customer. Now with this license key, my customer can activate their software and they can successfully use my software. Now here, I've shared this automatically with the help of Pabbly Connect, and I've created this automation between Razorpay, Google Sheet and Gmail. Now I need to take you back to Pabbly Connect, and here as I've sent this license key to my customer, what I need to do is I need to update this in my Google Sheet too. So for that, I'm going to add my last action step. And here again, I'm going to use Google Sheet as my action application. So I'm going to search for that, and I need to select Google Sheets here. Now I have to give my action event, so I'm going to open this tab, and here update row is going to be my action event, so I'm going to select that, and I'm going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect in my workflow, so I'm going to click on connect, and as I've already created this connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, so I'm going to use this existing connection. I need to click on save, and now here I need to first select my spreadsheet, so I'm going to open this tab. And license key for Pabbly integration is going to be my spreadsheet, so I'm going to select that. And now in this, what I need to do is I need to change the status of my license key, and I need to add the email address of my customer to whom I have sent that license key to. So here for that, I need to first give my row index, and for the row index, I need to click here. I will open my first response of Google Sheets, and here I'm going to first map the row index of my first license key. So I'm going to map that. So this is going to be my row index, and now in this row index, I'm going to update the status of my license key. So in the status tab, I'm going to type linked, and now I need to give the email ID. So here I'm going to map the email address of my customer. So I'm going to click here. I will open this response of Razorpay, and here this is the email address. So I'm going to map this, and now I want to update these details in my spreadsheet. So for that, I need to click on Save and Send Test to Quit button. And here we can see I have received this response. So this is a positive response. So this means that I have updated the values in my spreadsheet. So to check whether I have updated my spreadsheet or not, I'm going to take you to my Google Sheet account. And here this is my spreadsheet of license key for Pabbly integration. And in this, I have this row index, that is row 5. And in this, I have updated the status of this license key, that is linked. And also I have added the email address to which this license key is associated with. So this is the email address of my customer, and I have automatically updated this in my spreadsheet. Now here I have successfully created this automation, and now what is going to happen is that as I'm going to receive a new payment through Razorpay for my software, then automatically I'm going to first find the unique license key that is not associated with any customer from my Google Sheet. And after finding that license key, I'm going to automatically share that license key, and I'm going to send that via Gmail to my customer. And after sharing that email, I'm going to update my license key in my Google Sheet. So here I have successfully created this automation with the help of Pabbly Connect, and I have connected Razorpay, Google Sheets and Gmail together. Now to check this in real time, what I need to do is I need to go back to Razorpay, and here I'm going to open this payment page one more time in a new tab. And here once again, I'm going to create a new payment for my software. So first I need to give my software name. So I'm going to open this tab. I'm going to select this software of Pabbly integration. And now I need to give the first name, last name, email and the phone number of my customer. So the first name is going to be John, last name is going to be Doe, email will be johndoe@pabblytudes.com. I'm going to give a random phone number, and now I'm going to click on pay. I'm going to make the payment via card. I'm going to give a random card number. I'm going to give a random expiry date, random CVV, and the name on my card will be John Doe. Now I'm going to click on continue. I'm going to give a test OTP. I'm going to click on continue. And here my payment is successful, and I have successfully created this payment for my software. Now what should happen is that automatically, as I have captured the payment for my software through Razorpay, then first Pabbly Connect should have first find the license key in my Google Sheet, and after finding that unique license key from my Google Sheet, it should automatically send an email to my customer with the license key through Gmail. So to check whether I've sent an email with the license key to my customer or not, I'm going to take you to Gmail. Now I need to go back, and here in send section we can see I have sent this new email to John Doe. So I'm going to open this, and here this is my email that says, "Dear John Doe, thank you for purchasing Pabbly integration. Here is your license key. So this is my license key that I had in my Google Sheet, and I have shared this automatically via Gmail. Please use this key to activate your software. If you face any issues, feel free to reach out to our support team. Best regards, Team Pabbly. So here we can see I've successfully shared the unique license key that I had in my Google Sheet with my customer via Gmail, and I've shared this email to my customer. Now, as I've automatically shared this email and I've sent the unique license key to my customer, then automatically this license key should get updated with the status and the email address in my Google Sheet. So to check that, I need to take you to my Google Sheet, and here in Google Sheet we can see I have updated the status of this license key and I have added the email address. So the status is linked and the email address is johndoe@pabblytudes.com. And as I have successfully shared this license key with my customer, I have automatically updated that in my Google Sheet. So here I have successfully created this automation for sending the license key on successful Razorpay payment from Google Sheets. So here I have successfully created this automation between Razorpay, Google Sheets and Gmail. So I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect. And here in Pabbly Connect, I have successfully connected Razorpay, Google Sheets and Gmail for automatically sending license key on Razorpay payment from Google Sheets. So let's summarize what we did here. So first I have set up my trigger, and in my trigger I have used Razorpay, and in my trigger event I have used payment capture. Then I have set up my action steps, and first I have set up my filter, and here I have set up this filter so that I can only get the response of the payment that I'm receiving for my software. After setting up my filter, I have used Google Sheet as my action application, and here my action event was lookup spreadsheet rows v2. After this, I have used Gmail for sending the email and for sending the license key, and in the last, I have again used Google Sheets to update the row. And like this, I have successfully created this automation, and you can also create this automation or this workflow by following all the steps that I did in my workflow. And I'm also going to put the link of my workflow in the description, so you can check it out from there. And thank you for watching this video. Not just these applications, you can automate and integrate a lot more applications like this by using Pabbly Connect. So if you want to reach out to us, then email us at support@pabbly.com. And if you have any queries, then you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any issue with the pricing, then you can visit this link. And if you like this video, then please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.